So what is God? It's not that he doesn't care. It's not that he's all love and flowers and kisses and... That is so strange. God is all love. God is all, you don't have to do anything. He loves you so much. He'll take you to heaven for free as long as you believe in him. You don't believe in him? Go to hell. What kind of relationship is that? With God, it's, I need you. So if you go to hell, make it fast and come back. Not go to hell forever.
Or just don't go for it at all.
Or don't go. But even if you go to hell, I'm waiting for you. It's not over. I still need you. So if in order to be able to talk to me, you have to go to hell, so go. Get it over with. And come back clean. That's the beauty of a real relationship. You have a problem? You're mine. Go fix the problem and come back. Not, oh, you got a problem? It's over.
What if you've already suffered punishment for the thing that you did? Do you have to suffer it again up there? Assuming that is what hell is. How you burn with embarrassment. What if you kind of burn?
So 1 second. Who burns with embarrassment?
The person who did the bad thing.
What bad thing?
Whatever the sin.
How bad do you have to be before you burn with embarrassment?
Not that bad at all.
Well, it matters.
You get embarrassed. Saying you can get embarrassed easily. So you can't be that bad. I'm not a bad person. I've been embarrassed.
Well, then you have satisfied your need for hell.
No.
You've been there, done that. You don't have to go there again.
All roses from here on in for you.
No, seriously. If once we've described hell correctly, it's not a punishment. So which sin do you have to commit to go to hell? You don't have to commit a sin. You were in a body for 80 years. You need to go to hell. I mean, you've been wandering around in a jungle for 80 years. You think you need a shower? Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I know. But you don't smell so good. So everybody needs to go to hell simply to change from being physical to being non-physical. So if you come to heaven, and that's where we all go, and you don't feel comfortable, that's your hell. So why would you feel uncomfortable? Because you killed 16 people? No. Because you ate every day food. Now you don't do that anymore because you're in heaven. Well, it's a little embarrassing. I used to eat like a... So the question really is, who doesn't go to hell? Who doesn't go to hell? You got to be such a tzaddik that you never ate unless it was a mitzvah. How many guys you know like that?
A handful. Not my dad.
Not your father?
Yeah, he's me watching. See you later.
So really, now that we know, hell is not a punishment. Hell is an adjustment. It's an adjustment. You leave high school and you go into seminary, that's hell. Because you got to make such an adjustment.
Oh, thanks.
You've been single, then you get married. Boy, that's hell.
I was always told the first 2 months were heaven.
Hell is in heaven. Right.
Okay.
Nothing can be more embarrassing than a husband. Because now you're in heaven and something goes wrong? In heaven? Wow, that's embarrassing. So stop with this punishment thing. Every punishment has to fit the crime. Any sin you do today is punishable by a paper cut. If you get a paper cut, that's punishment for your sin. Because that's about as guilty as you are. If you stub your toe, oh, now I know you sinned. Because stubbing your toe is punishment for your sin. Because your sin is so feeble that it deserves a little punishment. No, if you reach into your pocket because you need a quarter and you come out with a nickel, you got to go back into your that's punishment for sin. So if you keep coming up with the nickel, get your act together. Stop sinning. But a Holocaust? What, that's punishment for a sin? You got to be kidding. That's a disgusting thing to say. After 2,000 years of exile, we were not behaving, so 6 million had to die miserable deaths.
Well, not quite. There was a Spanish Inquisition, like, just not long before that.
Oh, so you're saying this?
Yeah, don't worry.
This horror is not new.
And then after all, also something.
Come on, this is
So what do you call it?
misery.
No, but if you're saying that
Unexplainable.
these things are punishments, then you're saying the Holocaust was not a punishment?
Of course not. Of course
What
not.
are you calling it? It just happened?
It's unexplainable.
But
If
it's
you
not a
call the
punishment.
Holocaust a
Not
punishment, that's
Yeah, punishment is an explanation. There's no there's no explanation. Look, we were enslaved for 210 years, not just working hard, being killed, children being killed. It was a Holocaust for 210 years before the Torah was given.
So we didn't even sin.
Was that a punishment? For what? For not keeping Sheva Mitzvahs B'nai Noach? It's a terrible thing, this attitude, that every time someone suffers, it must be for their sins. It's not true. Do the righteous suffer? Do tzaddikim suffer? Well, they obviously aren't such tzaddikim after all. What a nasty thing to say.
I was always told that the deacon take the punishment for Bnei Shom.
It's another good cop-out.
No, okay.
Of course, every tzaddik who is responsible for his generation suffers if his generation is not good. It's like a teacher who suffers because the class don't listen. So who suffers most? The teacher. But not the teacher is being punished for the student's crimes. The teacher is frustrated that he can't get the class. Right? So the tzaddik who's responsible for his generation, and the generation is not getting better, of course he suffers. Not punishment. He takes responsibility.